I've travelled to a lot of countries in my time. This is my 48th, in fact. But this, I think, is probably the most beautiful. I'm calling it here. Everywhere you look is just heavenly. How was life in the country in Bhutan?
I think
now we have a lack of some tourists.
What changed?
I can't say exactly.
Yeah.
not just
Beginner. I want to get serious about something. Here it is, the reason that people come to Bhutan, the centerpiece. Our journey here takes us through the Punakha Valley to the famed Chimi Lhakhang, also known as the Temple of Fertility. This sacred site was blessed by the revered 15th century saint Druk Air, known across Bhutan as the Divine Madman for his unorthodox, humorous teachings. His unique legacy is the reason that symbolic motifs are still seen on houses throughout the valley. Something you probably didn't know, they have cacti growing in Bhutan. Not the sort of plant you associate with the Himalayan nation, but there it is. It's a very different climate here in the Fertility Valley. It's actually really humid. It's got that oppressive wet feel to it, and it's hot. Which is very interesting because you look at Bhutan on a map and it's so, well, it's a small nation, but it's so diverse in terms of its climate. You've got ice-capped Himalayan mountains, which is going to be freezing, sub-0 degrees. You've got the more temperate parts like Thimphu, and then you've got this very tropical, subtropical feeling here in the Fertility Valley. I think this is one of the most beautiful views that we've seen on this trip, and it's right in front of the Fertility Temple right here, which actually just looks like an ordinary temple. What's very special about this temple though is that people come here if they're having trouble getting pregnant, and the ritual that's done is that you walk around the Fertility Temple 3 times, and then after that saying a particular mantra in Sanskrit which is about embracing Kinley, the madman. And what's incredible is there's a photo album inside, and you can see hundreds, thousands of pictures of people who have given birth to a child exactly 9 months or just after 9 months of visiting this temple, which is something you can't explain with sciences. What else is really interesting about Bhutanese culture is that people choose their surnames based on what they find from the temple rather than it being passed down from family, the exception being kingdoms or dynasties. And so if people have come to this temple, then they've got the name Kinley, that's probably why. This here is the Mochu River, and at that confluence there on the other side is the Pochu River, Mochu meaning female and Pochu meaning male. And what's special about this river is it connects to the longest river in all of Bhutan, and it extends all the way through to India and connects with the Ganges River. But I suspect this river is substantially cleaner than the Ganges. Wow, wowee, check this out, guys. Not interested. So we are inside the fortress of Shebu Nawa Namgan, who was the man who unified all of the provinces, the 20 provinces of Bhutan. But get this, he was actually from Tibet. He fled Tibet, settled here in Punakha, the original capital, but he also defended Bhutan from invasions from Tibet. You see that direction that way, that's Tibet, which is approximately 5 hours drive from here. And over the hills, Tibetan soldiers would come, and his way of deterring them is he'd have all of his military personnel doing circles around this massive fortress, and he set up scarecrows that looks like armed soldiers or archers to defend. Keeping in mind this was back in 1637, the medieval days. In the modern day, there aren't any military threats to Bhutan, and so now this is used as an administrative centre. So if you need your official documents signed, it's all done in these buildings here. Nice to meet you.
You know we have.
Right?
The new national team. We are walking through the city centre of Punakha. This is everyday life here in the city. Curious. Hello. Hello.
Very,
Nice to meet you. Hello.
very visited this one. We can.
It's a close game. Oh, it's a pro. Oh. Hey everyone, check out my new drip and check out the beautiful mountain views. But I want to get serious about something. Bhutan is one of only 3 countries in the world that is carbon negative. That means that it absorbs more carbon dioxide than it produces. Another number 1 for that. The other 2 nations being Suriname and Panama. And that is because Bhutan has some amazing policies for preserving its nature, regrowing its trees, and protecting its environment. And you're probably thinking, well done. Those countries are going to be the best place, they're going to fare the best for global warming. But actually no. Bhutan has 700 glaciers, and they are the most mountainous country in the world, second place being Tajikistan, and the third place being Kyrgyzstan. And that combination of being incredibly mountainous and having a lot of glaciers when the temperatures are rising means that the chances for avalanches and erosion and flooding has increased over the last decade or 2. And they've experienced some intense flash floods that have ruined crops, endangered lives, and providing a real threat to the future. Global warming doesn't just affect the nations that are creating the most pollution, it actually affects the ones that are doing the most to prevent it. You're very talkative. Hello. What's your name? Ah, is that a common name? Where are you going? I met these friendly guys who want to be in my vlog. How is Bhutan? It's good?
Yes, it's good.
I love Bhutan. Bhutan's famous for archery,
Yes.
Yes.
but you guys play football.
No, volleyball.
Volleyball?
Yes.
Are you top volleyball players in your school?
Not so. not that beginner.
Beginner? Or just beginner?
Learning how to play.
Oh, cool. And what's your favorite Bhutanese food?
Emadasi.
Emadasi. What is emadasi?
Chili and cheese.
Chili and cheese. I've had it. It's really good. I like chili and cheese.
Hot, spicy.
Hot and spicy. Awesome. Nice to meet you guys. Take care, everyone.
Okay.
Take care.
You.
You're welcome. As we walk around this village, maybe a 10-minute drive out from Paro, the second major city, you can see it's a little run down. Life's not easy in Bhutan. People have to work hard to save their money. And that is why there has been a lot of people trying to move overseas, Australia. I've met people there who have moved to Kuwait, those who have moved to the UAE, but they often come back. The big saving grace is that Bhutan actually has a progressive tax system and has a whole system to reduce austerity measures. Good morning, guys. How you doing? Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you.
One thing that they do here is for the people who are earning below the breadline, so I'm informed, they don't pay any tax. Hello. But ultimately, people come back because people care about one another in Bhutan, and from what I've heard, they feel cared about by their institutions. I've just met a teacher of Bhutanese culture in a high school. So your job is to teach about Bhutanese culture, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dzongkha dance.
Dzongkha dance.
Dzongkha dance, Binda,
Yeah.
Shura, like this.
Do you think that the generations now really value Bhutanese culture? And are people quite traditional here?
Yes, traditional dance, traditional songs, and sometimes taking class, and sometimes they're doing in the ground, like this.
Then you must be a very good dancer yourself, right?
Yes, yes.
Wow, that's really cool. I think it's so good that Bhutan puts so much energy into keeping the culture, even for the next generation.
Yes, yes.
And how was life in the country in Bhutan?
I think 20 Dzongkhas.
Yeah.
But I'm teaching only our school only, sir.
Oh, just your school?
Only schools, our school, the high secondary school only. So other Dzongkhas I didn't go, so only my school.
And life is good in your
Yes,
province?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, yes.
Thank you so much for taking the time. Thank you. So hello, nice to meet you. Hey guys, nice to meet you. My name is Mark.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
I've met the nicest guy, Sangay. He's a tour guide here as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a tour guide.
Yeah.
So now I'm a freelancer.
Yeah.
Before I worked in one of the company for
cool.
international tax and tolls.
All right.
Yeah. I have worked almost like say 20 to 25 years.
All right.
So
you're very
now-
experienced with all of
So
Bhutan.
now I'm a freelancer guy.
Yeah.
So I'm specialized on both actually,
All right.
like trekking, culture. I used to
Every
do
kind of travel.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of trekkings
Yeah.
in Bhutan. Then I used to lead a group for snowman trek.
Oh, that's in the very high mountains.
Yeah, that is one of the
Alpines.
hardest trek in the world, I have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as
and-
hard as Nepal and those
yeah,
ones.
yeah. So, which takes a month to complete that trek.
You had people staying for
Yeah.
a month. That must
Yeah.
be very expensive.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
definitely, yes.
Yeah.
So now I'm getting old now, so, but still I'm looking forward to do some more trekking.
Yeah.
Because now we have a lack of some tourists,
Mm.
and actually this is the right month for trekking.
Yeah.
We used to get a lot of trekking groups from different countries,
Oh, interesting.
like Europeans, mostly from Europe actually.
What changed, do you think?
That could be because of some, I don't know, I can't say exactly.
Yeah. Hard to know.
Yeah, it's hard to know about this, yes.
But you're also doing a side business as well with a shop over there, right? So.
Not that one, it's just here.
Oh,
Just a
okay.
small shops out here, yeah.
And business is good for a small shop?
I have to say it's not
Yeah.
that bad actually.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not that bad.
Yeah. Well, if you want to come to Bhutan, hit up Sangay. He's looking for opportunities to take you around, do some amazing treks.
Okay, welcome to Bhutan.
People are so friendly in Bhutan, it's unreal. Bhutan reminds me a lot of Taiwan, a place I spent a lot of my life in. If you took Nantol province of Taiwan and made that a country, it's kind of like Bhutan. Some very similar cultural nuances. You got cool dudes chewing betel nuts, people love KTV, karaoke. People help you no matter what. No matter whether they've got nothing or everything, they will offer you the shirt on their back if you need it. What I learned about it is the importance of Tibet and the influence that Tibet has had on the land of Bhutan and its culture. And there were three key individuals. There was Jebu Nawa Namgan, Dupak Kinle, Paju Drukom Shibu. Now I'm terrible with names, so I'm just going to give them the nicknames that they have, which is the Bearded Man, the Madman, and the Holy Man. So the Bearded Man was the founder of Bhutan. In 1616 he unified the 20 Dzongs to make the nation we know today. The Madman we already know about, his influence, the Palace of Fertility. And then the Holy Man, well, he had a massive influence on the kind of Buddhism that is practiced here, bringing in a lot of philosophies, mantras, ideas that are more commonly practiced in Tibet. Although three of the founding men of Bhutan are all of Tibetan origin, Tibet actually tried to invade Bhutan in the 10th century, but they failed. And this place where now this fortress was one of the places where they defended and got rid of Tibetan invaders. Some of those buildings that we're seeing are actually monasteries where monks live in, and they spend years there meditating, being away from civilization. People have big families in Bhutan, or at least more children than we have in New Zealand, maybe 3, sometimes 4 children, and oftentimes one of the boys will be nominated to become a monk maybe at the age of 11, and it's not an easy life. They have a strict routine, they can't work. They're not supposed to have materialistic items, but in the modern day you will see them scrolling through TikTok and maybe have some nice shoes. But they have to live away from their family in places like this, studying in private schools. That's because they want to keep Buddhism alive, and if they don't have people making that sacrifice, there wouldn't be Buddhism in the future. And if you're wondering who pays for the life of these monks, young monks, who don't work, it's the family who bear the financial burden, but also with a lot of support from the state. The state actually pays for food, accommodation, and education too. Here it is, the reason that people come to Bhutan, the centerpiece. Tiger's Nest, but more appropriately called Tiger's Den, or Taksang in the Bhutanese language. The significance of this place, it is a monastery built in 1697. The second Buddha came here by flying on a tigress, hence why I got the name Tiger's Den. And this is a massive pilgrimage site for many people of Buddhism. As you can see, this is the famous selfie spot for getting a shot of Taksang. This is the spot you see when you look it up on Google Images. It would have been taken from here. Square. Nearly there now, going inside the Tiger's Den. There it is, your last chance to see Tiger's Den. A monastery that's actually been inhabited since the 8th century. That is when the second Buddha flew over there, but established as we know it today in the 17th.
You have to come up before you...
Everyone from Bangkok. I didn't sleep very well last night, which is a very common occurrence when you're thinking about the realities of going home. While I was up, I was having a think about what is happiness and why is Bhutan the happiness kingdom? And I can sum it into 3 points based on our observations and from what I heard from the lovely people we met in Bhutan. It feels very weird to see a McDonald's again. Bhutan has a very strong sense of community and family values. People in Bhutan really feel that they're a part of something. It's easy to make friends. The second one is the intertwining of Buddhist faith and philosophies into the culture. Sawadika. The third point being the environment, which is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely clean. There's no pollution. Someone's being told off. There's no beeping of cars and vehicles, but also it's such a peaceful place. Without aggression, without unnecessary geopolitical conflict. I also started thinking a lot about happiness back west. You see, we tend to base our happiness based off Western psychological models such as Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Basically, happiness exists, or well-being exists within a pyramid that starts with your basic needs, food and water survival, then love and belongingness, all the way up to self-actualization. That is the point where you're now thriving to take on your biggest desires. Ironically, desire is one of the 3 evils that rids people of being able to be happy according to the Buddhist faith, alongside anger and ignorance. Sawadika. This is actually my 3rd time to Thailand. One thing I love about Thailand is even in the mega cities like Bangkok, you still find places within the concrete jungle that are raw and natural and make you feel like you're in the real Thailand. As we learned on our journey, there were plenty of people in Bhutan who weren't happy. No country is without its problems. If there was a land of the milk and honey, well, we would all be going there. And that land's called Australia, because that seems to be where everyone's going. Good morning. Is it okay if I take a video of the mosque? I'll just take a video of that, okay? It's very beautiful, the mosque, very beautiful. It's gorgeous. Okay, thank you very much. Wow. Nice to meet you. Beautiful building. Are you Muslim? Muslim? Oh, Assalamu alaikum. Inshallah, we meet again, inshallah. Well, one thing that always makes me happy is Islamic architecture, and we're going to see a lot more of that in this YouTube channel. So stay tuned, because I'm going to take you on an adventure for almost 50 days to one of the most mysterious parts of the world. So thank you so much for watching our journey through the Himalayas. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you keep happy.